quick disclaimer. Well, not really a disclaimer, more like statement, I guess. I'm not doing season 2 and 3 of this anime. I'm only doing 1. Well, I might do a little bit of season 2, but I'm only doing season 1 because after season 1, I only watched till half of season 2 because I won't hold you, I dropped the anime. I don't know if season 3 was good or not, but I literally dropped it on season 2 because I couldn't get through it. It was just boring as fuck. If I'm trying to keep it real, it was just boring as shit. If you don't know this anime, it's Rising of the Shield Hero. Niggas was hyping the fuck out of it like a couple of years ago, and the fall off is crazy, I ain't gonna lie. First season, I won't say it's peak because rewatching it like currently, I remember, damn, this shit wasn't actually as good as it was on the first time I watched it, obviously, but that's usually how it is for most stuff. But deadass, I just realized this writing is generic as shit. Obviously, it's a fucking isekai. We get 4 heroes summoned into the world. Main character is obviously the shield hero, if you can't tell by the damn title. For some reason, the fucking world has something against the shield hero, so off rip, niggas getting treated like shit. And I'm pretty sure you already know how this goes. He gets this bitch of a partner. I don't even remember her name, but she's a bitch, so I'm just calling her Redhead for now. But basically, she just threw some false accusations at the nigga, and now the whole world hates him even more than they already did. And that's pretty much the whole plot for Shield Hero, or at least only season 1, because he resolves everything around the end of season 1. And that sounds like, okay, you know, the biggest plot is the world wronged him and he just solved it all at the end. That sounds like, boom, okay, anime ends here, right? No, they just wanted to extend it for 2 and 3 seasons. That's why I probably dropped it, because they already got rid of the main plot. They already got over it all. Then they try to come back on some cash grab shit, and the shit wasn't good, if I'm being honest. Or I don't even know. I only watched season 2, but it was nothing to be fucking impressed by. Man, I wasn't finna sit my hours through on fucking season 3. Anyways, enough hating. I might hate like later on in the fucking video, but for now, let's talk about season 1. Obviously, the anime is just about his revenge plot. He has no one with him, so first thing the nigga does, let's go buy some slaves. He buys like this raccoon girl. Name is Raphtalia or some shit. I don't remember how to pronounce it. I'm gonna call her raccoon girl or Raphtalia. It might vary between whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, buys her. He raises her. The typical isekai shit. The fucking slave slowly warms up to the nigga talking about some, oh, he's not as bad as I thought he was. And then boom, boom, whatever. Now, another part of the anime is they're fighting off waves. All the heroes were summoned to fight off waves of monsters that come like every month or so, and then allegedly they'll be able to go home after they fight off all the waves. Boom, first wave comes. MC protects the town. Citizens are like, oh, what? Maybe he's not actually of a bad guy everyone thought. That's pretty much the whole show. I ain't gonna lie. It's just him going around niggas being like, fuck you. And then he saves them, and then now they're like, what? He's not as bad as I thought he was. Maybe that's why I stopped liking the show. I don't know. It just kind of sounds repetitive, generic. I don't know. I'm just hating, but like, it's hard to enjoy it, you know? Let me say this now. I didn't hate it. I rated it like a cool 7.5. Thing is, it was so generic, but then again, it came out around the time when isekai, not first getting popular, but like in that era of isekai getting spammed. And isekai is still getting spammed to this day. But when Sword Art Online first came out and that shit was getting popular, boy, them days were worse than now. But at least some of those shows that came out from Sword Art Online were actually good. Like fucking, I don't even know, there's a couple. Like ReZero, Konosuba, Overlord. Like those are actual good ones. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, that's a good one. I'm not going to say Jobless Reincarnation because that came out some years after, a decent amount of years after, but those are good isekai. I'm just saying, comparing this anime to those, it's pretty obvious which is better. This one is just built on a fucking revenge story. Then he gets revenge, which was nice. I did enjoy that moment. But then after that, it was like, what am I even watching this for? They kind of built up. That's like a shonen building up their main plot. Like the MC wants to find his dad or something, and then he finds them in the next few episodes. Then they just keep adding episodes, and everything just feels like filler because the main plot is already solved. And like, what am I watching for anymore? You built it up so crazily just for the nigga to solve it in 20 episodes. I don't know. And once again, don't get me wrong. I did enjoy season 1 of the anime, at at least. Like all these moments right here leading up to the revenge and building it up, all fire. When he got his revenge, fire. After that, snooze fest, if I'm being honest. But back to the plot. Basically, these niggas are at the party after like a wave and they're just celebrating this shit. And they were like, Shield Hero, how are you going to keep a slave captive? So basically they said, all right, we're taking your slave. You have to fight in this 1v1 to get her back. I never said this, but obviously he's on bad terms with all the other heroes. I really don't care about any of them besides that boy Ren, because his voice actor is goated. That's it. Obviously MC is beating this nigga's ass in this 1v1. He's the MC. But then he gets third partied by his fucking teammate. And then niggas only be like, what? I didn't see it. Spear Hero won fair and square. So basically Naofumi lost, obviously. And Kawhi, one thing I can say, this anime has brought one of the most hated characters, and I do hate her with every fiber in my being. That red hair bitch, I don't even remember her name. It was probably something stupid, but her, I applaud the writer for making an actual very hated character. Like you made her very hateable. I don't even remember what the problem was, bro. Like, what was her problem? Why did she? I don't even remember why she hated the Shield Hero. Did she just want to do it for like shits and giggles? Like, I know why the king did it. The king hates the Shield Hero because obviously, well, not obviously, but apparently the last Shield Hero fucked him up. Why does she hate him? I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe he did something that I don't remember. Anyways, MC goes into this rage scene because they took his one true love, his underage slave that he bought. Yeah, I don't know. But then she comes and comforts the nigga. Flashback. Niggas are cool now. Whatever. Even though they removed the slave pack, she still came back to the nigga. The other heroes gained some of my respect because I stuck up for Naofumi, saying obviously that bitch cheated. Besides the Spear Hero, he's a little slow, Ned. He just gets easily trapped and red hair bitch just has a nigga dancing in her palm. Anyways, MC goes and buys another slave. This time it's like a bird queen girl. I don't even know. I forgot. Something like a chocobo from Final Fantasy, just less is cool. Anyways, finna speed up in the fucking summary shit because there's a lot of filler. Why would I say filler? Because a little bit, like a small portion of it comes back in the future, but mostly it's just filler. But I will say what's important because I may or may not bring it back up later in the anime. First thing, he goes to this village, saves them from like hunger or something. Not hunger, but like overgrowth because this the Spear Hero went and planted a fucking demonic seed which took over the place. Then they had to fight a dragon that the fucking Sword Hero left because he thought it was a game and the dragon became like undead or some shit. I don't remember. And then the Bow Hero like started fucking civil wars in different countries. So yeah, ultimately Shield Hero just went around cleaning up their messes for like a couple episodes or whatever. He also met up with this blue hair girl, Malty, something like that. She's another princess to the fucking country. Few weeks later after all that, another wave pops up. And we found out all the heroes are pretty much shit besides Naofumi, obviously, because he's the main character. But everyone else, yeah, they ain't worth shit. So he carries them to holy hell till this girl pulls up. Her name is like Lass or something. She absolutely whacks everybody here, even Shield Hero. And then just disappears because apparently waves have time limits. Her story is she's also a hero. She's also having her world attacked by waves. For her world to stop being attacked, she has to kill all these heroes in this world, pretty much. After the wave, niggas is training, all is good, niggas going around doing this, yada yada. Then out of nowhere, Blue Hair Princess comes back to confront them, talking about something. You need to go make up with my father now. But obviously this was all a fucking setup, and they framed the nigga making it look like he kidnapped the princess, but all it actually was him saving her from her own guards trying to attack her. But they framed it to make it look like he kidnapped the princess. It's whatever. Niggas go on the run, obviously, and then we just get a few more filler episodes. I won't say filler because they're backstories for a couple characters, but overall we just get a backstory for Raphtalia and then another one for Philo. I didn't say this, but Philo is the Chocobo girl that I was talking about earlier. But basically on their trip they met this like one queen who said, like it was like a bird queen or something, but they met this queen who said, "Alright, if all the heroes don't get together, I'm just gonna kill all you niggas and summon more." So basically Naofumi went back to the capital and was like, "Alright, fuck it, let's try to reconcile or something like that." But obviously niggas wasn't having that, and obviously you saw on the screen, niggas is boxing again. Obviously MC beats all of their asses until the fucking Pope shows up and just drops a heavenly beam on these niggas. Obviously they all survive. Whatever, all 4 heroes come together, talk about the power of friendship, yada yada, boom, they beat the Pope. Well, that wasn't really what actually happened. MC pretty much carried the whole time, and I wouldn't say soloed, but like he pretty much soloed. I mean, I guess Raftalia and Philo helped a bit, but them heroes, yeah, they ain't do jack shit. But it's cool because with this, they pretty much clear most of Naofumi's name. They figure out, wait, Naofumi wasn't the one doing all this evil shit. They still think he assaulted red hair girl with the false accusations, but they know he didn't do all this evil shit. It was just the Pope framing the nigga. Also, I didn't say this, but the Pope tried to kill him because he thinks these heroes are fakes and God is triumphant or whatever. Some bullshit like that. And now pretty much the moment everybody's been waiting for, the end of this anime. In my opinion, this is pretty much where the anime ends. Actually, I'll settle for the other 3 episodes after this. This is where the anime should have ended. It's what it is. But the last 3 episodes ain't too bad. I can get through them. Anyways, right here, obviously the shit the whole anime has been building up. They exposed the king and red hair bitch for everything they did. Yada yada. Niggas is guilty. Boom. Naofumi's good now. Then MC had to do some pussy shit and say, actually don't execute them. Let's just change their legal names to bitch and trash or something like that. And I was like, I mean, I guess be the bigger person, but like nigga like me personally would say, nah, chopping their heads up ain't enough. I need torture to death, my nigga. But whatever. Then wave 3, I don't even remember, I lost count, but another wave happens. Yada yada, niggas box, glass, alternate realities, multiverse, just bullshit that they was just throwing out of nowhere. So they had an excuse to make multiple seasons, if I'm being honest. In my eyes, this anime is good with only 1 season. I just don't count a season 2 and 3 as sequels. I just say they're spin-offs. But season 1, solid. I said 7.5. I'll give it an 8.2. Season 1 is a cool 8. Everything after that, I'm snoozing, bro. End of season 1, niggas was like building a society. MC was like, oh yeah, this is the start to a new adventure. Boom, title screen and done there. Nope, they wanted to keep going for 2 more seasons. Fuck you got going on, bro. And most of the time, it's not a bad thing to have multiple seasons. Okay, like don't get me confused. It's not bad to have multiple seasons, even for isekais or shonen in general, but problem is they solved the main problem. Now they're just coming up with shit on the top of their heads, trying to milk the fucking money out this fucking show. I mean, I don't know, maybe they're still avid watchers of these other seasons. Me, nah, you ain't catching me there, bro. That being said, I'll see y'all. I said I was gonna do season 2, but it's not worth talking about it if I'm not gonna fully talk about it.